Raheem Sterling has hit a brand new level of productivity as we start the season, his fifth with Manchester City, also hitting the back of the net with increasing regularity for England. But does that elevate him into the status of being world class, notably up there with the very best, i.e. Ronaldo and Messi? What do you think, Shaka?
I think it makes him world class, but when you start talking about Ronaldo and Messi, that's a different level altogether that I'm not sure anybody else in world football right now can lay genuine claim to. Listen, that's no disrespect to Raheem Sterling and how good he's been, but when you think of Ronaldo and Messi, the players that they continue to be, some 10 years after they burst onto the world stage in dramatic fashion, showing a consistency. Listen, nobody comes close to that.
Do you think at 24, turning 25 in December, that the ceiling is much higher for him, given what he's learned already under Pep Guardiola and what he's shown?
Yeah, without question. Given what we saw of Raheem Sterling at Liverpool and how much he's progressed, it's been a joy to behold how he's gone on and taken the lessons provided by Pep Guardiola to improve his own game. He is a far more consistent performer, not simply relying on his pace, but I think his footballing intellect has grown. His finishing continues to get better, and as an individual, a real game changer in that Manchester City dressing room, a dressing room that is full of game changers. Yet somehow Raheem Sterling seems to be the most consistent of all those players, an incredibly talented squad.
Is it decision making where he's shown the most improvement and where he's still got the most room to grow? Because his kind of instinctive finishing has been really fantastic to watch.
It's been fantastic to watch, but I think when you think of Sterling and his finishing, or lack of, at Liverpool, I think that has made the greatest improvement. And he certainly has shown a willingness to continue to improve in that regard. Now, the challenge always for somebody like Raheem Sterling, who plays with the kind of pace that he does, is an over-reliance on that pace. You know that I just have to push the ball beyond my defender and I'm going to get there. You know that I just have to run, from point A to point B and I'm going to get there before everybody else. But timing those runs and choosing those runs is something that players with that kind of pace don't ordinarily work on, develop on, or think about. Yet somehow Raheem Sterling has grown in that decision making, as you say. But for me, I still think that given what we saw early in his career to what we see and expect of him now in terms of his finishing, that is the one department that he's made the greatest strides in.
A player, when you mention pace, that you automatically think of as a rival to him is Mo Salah. How do you think that the two compare?
Mo Salah, listen, still a better finisher than Raheem Sterling. I don't think he has the pace of Raheem Sterling. When you have that kind of pace that Sterling has, inevitably defenses have to play differently. They have to play a little bit deeper. Do you get tight higher up the park? That provides a different challenge than playing against somebody like Mo Salah, who you just have to somehow keep the ball away from his feet in and around the box. So two very different threats in that regard.